5 volunteer firefighters in Ellis County, Texas, have been arrested for sexual assault charges after they hazed a new recruit. Now, among those are Alex Chase Miller. He was actually someone who won an award for his firefighting duties. And also, the other person who got arrested was Keith Edward Waxahachie. Now, what did they do? Apparently, the vile act filmed by a woman who was also arrested on her cell phone saw 5 firefighters hold the man down and abuse him after initially trying with a broomstick. So they apparently went into a refrigerator, they grabbed a chorizo sausage, and then they attempted to sodomize him with that sausage after they had attempted to sodomize him with a broomstick. Okay, the incident ended with the man crawling into a nearby bathroom where he threw up.
It gets funnier.
Yeah, oh yeah, just hazing, having fun.
The man later tried to clean himself in a shower, but authorities say Tucker took his towel, forcing him to retrieve a pair of shorts from his car while using only his hands to cover himself.
Here's what appropriate hazing might be. While he's taking a shower, you take his clothes and he has to run to the car, only covering himself with a towel or his hands. Like, no, inappropriate, but we're not doing the story. And you've been like, ha ha, you had to run naked, ha ha, now you're a firefighter. Get on with your business of fighting fires.
What is it about fraternities and, in this case, volunteer fire departments full of so-called macho men doing these types of acts, right? Like, I would assume that most men wouldn't think, oh, a new recruit, let me find a chorizo sausage to put up his ass.
Yeah. No, but apparently they do. That's the amazing part. You're right. I mean, this happens. Look, so now we know this. They got arrested. My guess is this has happened thousands of times. And not specific to just fire departments, hazing under all cops, firemen, frats, anywhere where guys, macho men congregate. I feel like there's a significant percentage chance somebody's going to try to stick something up somebody's ass.
I don't think this is necessarily what he means, but my therapist, Gary Penn, he's a great therapist, but he's, many things boil down to, he's like, look, men are stupid, women are crazy. Like
he sounds like a great therapist.
No, but but like if it's not, it just solves everything. I don't know, why do I keep going?
It's already solved.
I already learned it. But my God, that first part is true. The men are stupid. Totally. Like what is wrong with us? What is? I mean, you see this and you're like, how could we never have had a female president? Like, look what men do when they get together, where they, And
I wonder if they did that in like cabinet level meetings back in the day when there were no women in politics. They're like, somebody grab Seward. You want to see Seward's folly?
You know what though? There was this. I don't know what that means. I feel like I'm left out of the party.
Seward's folly was Alaska, right? He was the Secretary of State when we got Alaska, and they were like, I can't believe we paid for Alaska. It's Seward's folly.
Anyway, so there was this really great, I believe it was an ESPN article about what happens in locker rooms, like professional athletes, what they do in the locker rooms. And there's so much homoerotic behavior happening. And so what is it about these like big, strong, masculine men getting together in a locker room or getting together in some sort of club or organization, and they like can't wait to do stuff with their private parts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's inconceivable that I would stand for that anywhere. I don't mean if it was happening to me. I'd be like, hey, you took a chorizo out of the freezer and you're putting it up Jenk's rear. What are you doing? Yeah. Stop now.
I really wish you'd used a different example.
No, I don't need to.
Yeah. Okay, so now look, I've told the story before. When I was on the football team, I stopped the hazing when I was the hazee and
then later the hazer.
The hazer, right? So when we were sophomores in our football team, that was the first year we were in high school. We were supposed to get hazed, and I was like, no, I'm not interested. Who'd like to fight? Right? Mm-hmm. Because that's how you stop hazing. You want to fight, then I'll fight you, but I'm not going to let you do that, right? And there was no chorizo sausages. It was simple things like pissing on people. And then when we were the seniors, I'm like, no, we're not going to do any of that either. Just cut it out. Who'd like to fight? Right? That's how we resolved this, right? But to me, it depends on I'm going to say something controversial here. It depends on the victim here, okay? If the victim, it sounds horrible, and then he went and threw up, and if he felt that he was basically raped here, then this is an incredibly serious crime. But he might let him off the hook.
He wants to be a firefighter. Who knows, right?
Yeah, and And I think that this has happened a million times, and people thought like, oh, I just got a sausage in my ass.
I pray that it's,
oh, you pranksters!
I hope it's that, and I hope that it doesn't turn out that they think this guy was weak, or in their mind, weak because he was gay, or different, or again, lesser than they in some capacity in their warped way of thinking.
Yeah.
And I hope it's just, I hope their excuse is, we do this to all the new recruits. Like that somehow makes it less heinous than if they singled him out for some particularly hideous act.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But either way, cut it out, guys. Cut it out, man.
Do it.
Like, you want to do hazing, I don't know.
Carry what they do in baseball and football. Like, you have to carry the veterans' bags.
Yeah, that perfectly fine.
Totally
even
acceptable.
I allowed that hazing.
Right, that's
you got to go get us water. You got to do and the pain in the ass stuff. We're in the middle of a football game. We're all watching and stuff. Hey, Johnny, you got to go get beers for everybody. No, but wait, it's the fourth quarter. No, you got to go get beers. That's hazing, okay?
Yeah, there's a 7 o'clock meeting. You have to get up early. You have to go to Starbucks. You have to bring 15 coffees. It's a pain in the ass. You have to do it.
And you catch him off guard and you dump ice water on him. Just don't stick anything in his ass. We're not asking for that much.